Just like most Nigerians, we're not leaving this matter of rape that is ravaging our society recently. We have some set of women today who have experienced rape, and they're willing to share their stories with us. We're going to take our anonymous guest. Her story is quite profound, and I'd like us to take a few minutes to listen to her. Good morning, madam. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning. I'm here.
Good morning. Please, I'd like you to share your story.
Good morning.
Yes, you're live. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Good morning, and thank you for having me today. My own story didn't just start from me. It started from my mother, and my mother had me due to rape. She was raped by her cousins. A cousin that she was actually staying with them at the time, and so took advantage of her, raped her. And so the sole person involved pleaded with her, told her, okay, that they will talk to his parents to see if the kind of relationship they had was a marriageable one and all sorts. But my mother held his words and left the house. Getting to our own parents' house, she discovered she was pregnant. And what they were asking, she could not say anything. She didn't say anything. Even till she had me, she didn't say anything. While she was secretly trying to reach out to the cousin that, oh, this thing that you've done the other day, this is the result. And so it was a whole experience for her because she suffered rejection at home, among friends. She was actually in secondary school at the time, and I was told she was heavily pregnant while she was writing a WAEC. And so the experience for her wasn't funny. And even till now, she still has it, she's still carrying it because that led to her having cancer because I didn't take her breast milk and she didn't know she was supposed to extract milk. And so she was just handling things on her own because nobody would attend to her.
So
and
did your mother remarry? Because of time, I would have to crunch the story a bit. So did your mother remarry?
No.
What exactly happened? How was her experience like?
She tried to remarry. She had 2 kids for the said man, but the man later left her and married somebody else, someone that doesn't have any child out of wedlock and all sorts. And during all this period, I was being blamed for it. And I also had my rape experience at the age of 13.
Wow.
And I can tell you, till now, I even went to the police station. I did a whole lot of things, even though the case was dismissed, saying it was my dressing that prompted it. Till now, nobody in the family asked me how I felt, what happened, how did I get to that stage? Because, you know, they already tagged me as the omen in my mother's life. It's not
so
a very good
in your family, you are the
experience.
omen. They blamed you for everything that happened in their family. You also got raped, and then the uncle that raped you, do you still see him? I mean, the cousin.
The cousin that raped my mother is is one of our lawmakers in Nigeria, which is why I remain.
Don't mention that's your father.
I'm not. And even though I don't see him, I hear his name everywhere.
For real.
What about
yes.
The person that raped you? Do you see him?
I even don't know them because mine was so unfortunate that I just went to my friend's house to collect school notes because I wasn't feeling fine at the time. I couldn't go to school. I was in SS1. And getting to their house, they were not there. Their younger brother took me to where they were, which was where the event took place. And while I was there, these boys just marched into the room and just started beating us. There were 6 in numbers, but I was the first one that was able to run out of the place naked. And the neighbors around the house gave me clothes to wear. Then I rushed to the police station.
I mean, this story is so heartbreaking.
I just wanted to find out, have you reconciled with your mom? Do you have a close relationship now?
I'm the only female she has, and so we're kind of close. But you know, when you're trying everything to have good relationship with somebody, and you still see that that gap is still there. But I'm just keep trying. Now I'm married with 2 kids, so I use my children more to get to her.
So do you feel your mother has forgiven you for that? I mean, that resentment she has towards you, has it eased out at least now, or she still has that resentment towards you?
It is still there. It's still there. It's just that, you know, I feel with time it will go, but it's still there. Even because as it stands now, if I go to her and say, oh, Mom, I'm having 1 or 2 issues in my marital life, can you please advise me? She will say, oh, you know, I never got married, so why are you asking me? So I can't go to her for things like that. She's not available. She's only available for me, for my kids. And that's all.
I mean, so this story is really so sad. I mean, you were not only did your family, you know, sort of blame you for this, the system did not protect you, did not grant you justice. And I'm wondering, how are you able to be a mother to your children, especially given the sort of relationship you have with your mother?
You see, different things drive us in life. My own experience wasn't funny at all. It stopped me from going to school. My secondary school then was inside an higher institution, so whenever I leave home, I'll just go and sit down under the tree. But I just told myself that I was going to save up money to make sure I do my exam, my WAEC. So you just imagine, I didn't go to school. I was a science student. I didn't go to school since SS1, and I want to do WAEC. It took me years, but I was able to do all those things. And so I saw that situation as my strength. And it's not been an easy journey. I won't say it's easy. It's not been an easy journey, but I think every time I find myself in any situation, I just look for the strength in it, because that has been what's kept me going.
I have to let you go because I want to get back to the other ladies, but I have to ask you this last question. So your father, who is supposed to be a lawmaker in Nigeria today, have you reached out to him? Please don't mention his name, please. Have you reached out to him, and what has he done so far?
I tried to reach out to him because I didn't even get to know the truth until I was 27.
Wow.
And it was his elder sister. My mother actually went to his elder sister to try and meet with him. But at the time, it was a wrong person she had to confide in. And she was the one that came to tell me that, oh, your mother has been hiding the secret from me, this is it. And so at that time, I started trying to reach out to him. I went to trace his parents, but unfortunately they died shortly after. And yeah, anytime I make any attempts, he closes that door of attempts that comes near him. And in the name of, instead of my mother confiding in his sister, why didn't she come to him directly?
But would you like to have a relationship with your father at this time?
I would not say I want to have a relationship with my father. I would say I would want my father to let my mother heal and have a relationship with my children.
Would you like him to be punished?
I don't believe in in punishments like that. I've already handed him over to God. I still pray for him every day. So, but I just wish, because it's so sad. My children, actually, my son is a very inquisitive one. He asked me, "But mommy, we know daddy's mother. We know this. We know that. What about your own father?" And I don't know why, but he kept asking that question.
This is really a painful pill to ingest this morning. But I thank you for sharing your story. I only hope that if your father is listening, maybe he'll find some way to reconcile with you. Thank you very much, madam, for joining us this morning.
You can watch Your View on TVC every Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Nigerian time on DSTV channel 418 GOTV channel 27 and channel 47, StarTimes channel 121 and channel 307, Play TV channel 801 and channel 190, UHF 49, Sky channel 515 for UK viewers. Watch live on Facebook at TVC Connect and on our website tvcentertainment.tv/livestream.